Hello everybody and welcome to another stream by your SETV. I'm your commentator David Morgan.
And I'm Xavier Sensio, and today we're watching this fantastic duel between Northeast and Southeast Seminoles. So David, who do you think is going to win this game today?
I personally believe it's going to be Southeast. Their team so far looks like it has an amazing composition. How about you?
I think that Northeast is going to, not Northeast, excuse me, I think Southeast is going to preferably win here today because, like you said, their players are really strong and they're really fighting. Oh, yeah, they're really fighting for the ball as we just seen there. And honestly, I think their defense is going to really help them pay off their strategy here and especially win.
I completely agree with all the points you have brought up, and thank you for those very useful insights. Currently, the players are huddling up to try and discuss something in between plays. And for anyone just tuning in, Southeast is currently down 2-0 with 5 minutes left in the first period.
All right, so it seems like after the little timeout recession here, it seems like Southeast is going to get change of possession.
Let's see what Southeast can do with this possession. I'm very interested to see if they can put some points on the board.
Oh, and interception by Northeast, shooting for the, out of bounds. Although that was really good interception by Northeast, that could have been really good. All right, so Northeast shoots the ball over here, pushing into the court. 25 is actually fighting for the ball and actually manages to pass it back and throws it to the ball to number 20. And the number 20 runs away trying to open up some defense, passing it in. Number 20 passes it in closer to the court, being blocked by number 25. Ooh, and the interception by Southeast and back to the Northwest, excuse me. And and out of bounds. All right, that was a lot of action-packed right there. I'm really curious to see how not even Southeast is going to do this. So I'm curious to see the game plan that's going to follow pursuit on this, as now Northwest, or the Vikings, or I should say the Vikings are going to get change of possession here. All right, so the Vikings pass it back, shoot for the three-pointer, hit the rim and miss it, and the Noles get the ball.
Southeast now has the ball, passing it to player number 30. Player number 30 attempting the two-pointer.
And the Vikings get back the interception, passing it instantly to number 22, shooting for the two-pointer, feints it, and misses. Oh, and the rebound and interception by the Noles.
Southeast now has the possession, passing it to number 30 again, and back to number 3. Number 3 almost losing the ball, roughly halfway down the court, fighting with player number 25, passing it to 24. 24 passing it back up to 3, attempting the two-pointer, and it does not work.
And a foul by the Southeast Seminoles for pushing them, and that will be, seems like a change of possession violation.
It appears that Southeast is throwing the ball into the court. Let's see if they can make it to their players, or if Northeast will gain a possession from this. Ball has been thrown, and Southeast gains possession with player number 3 currently having the ball.
And that's another foul on the Vikings for grabbing the ball and actually like forcing it out. And that will result in another change of possession violation, resulting in Northeast's favor. So now Northeast is going to pass the ball, giving the ball's favor to the Vikings. So let's see what the Vikings can do here on this play.
Appears to be some sort of discussion with the officials while there's a break in play. How do you feel the game's going, Xavier?
I think, honestly, it feels like there could be a lot of improvement, but I think the game's going very great so far, as the Noles can easily come back with the 2-point lead going on so far for Northeast, and as Northeast is actually pushing in, the Noles, by number 3, block the ball, giving the ball back to the Noles.
Let's see what Southeast. Never mind. This is a Northeast possession we have in our hands.
Change of possession here. So now number 0 gets the ball to number 25, being guarded by number 30 from the Noles, jumping it straight, airballing the ball straight to number 20 and chucking it out of bounds. Applying really good pressure. David, I'd like to comment on Southeast's defense right there. Like, they really forced Northeast's defense by forcing the out of bounds area. Wouldn't you agree on that?
I would agree on that. I have noticed that does appear to be their game tactic going forward, and I'm very interested to see how this will go for them. Will they gain the lead or no?
And the Northeast misses the ball, and actually there's another foul on the play. That is their second. Actually, this is the Noles' second foul for the game so far. We're not even past the first period.
And player 30 is throwing the ball into the court. Let's see what they can do with this possession. Player number 3 fighting with player number 0 onto the other team. Passing it to player number 1. And the ball goes out of bounds.
Actually, so now looking at the scoreboard here, the Noles and the Vikings actually have an equal amount of fouls. They're playing a little bit dirty here, as I'm seeing. And Southeast will get a change of possession here.
Southeast throwing the ball to player number 3. Player number 3 passing it to 24. It looks like they're attempting a two-pointer, and it is unsuccessful.
However, it seems like the Noles may get a free throw on the play so they can get 2 points and actually tying the game before the first period ends.
Seems that Southeast has a free throw on their hands. Let's see what they can do with this. Ball is in the air, and the first attempt is unsuccessful. Let's see if the second attempt will go the same. Ball is in the air, and the second attempt is successful, bringing the score 2-1.
All right, that's very good on Southeast's hand, and let's see if they can defend from Northeast, coming in with the ball by number 2, passing it in by number 24, pushing in, shooting their two-pointer, and misses with the interception by the Noles.
Southeast now having possession.
Ooh, and the interception again. With the rebound, they missed the point.
Southeast regaining possession with player number 24. However, they dropped the ball slightly, returning it to player number 1. Passing it back to 4 and losing possession.
All right, Northeast gets possession of the ball. And they missed.
Player number 30 throwing the ball back in. Let's see what Southeast can do with this possession they have here. And the ball goes out of bounds. And Southeast is throwing the ball into the stadium again, and it goes out of bounds. Again. And Southeast is throwing the ball back into the court for a third time.
Oh, and actually Northeast gets change of possession of the ball here. Number 3 shooting for the three-pointer and makes it, making the scoreboard 5-1. 5 being the Vikings and 1 being the Southeast Seminoles.
Player number 3 now having possession for Southeast, passing it to 30 and losing possession. It seems that Southeast is passing the ball back into the court again with player number 30. Player number 3 gaining possession. Passing it to 25. 25 looking for a route ahead. Going up towards roughly the middle of the field. Fighting for possession, and there's a call on the play.
All right, so now we got 3 minutes left on the clock. It's getting a little interesting because Northeast has more fouls than Southeast by 2. And honestly, I think if the Vikings, and I'll refer to the Northeast as the Vikings because it's confusing to say it. Honestly, I think actually Southeast can actually win if they make the Vikings take more fouls.
And there is another call on the play.
And so far, the foul score is 4-2 with 5-1. 5 being the Vikings and 1 being the Seminoles. And the Vikings will be able to push the ball in with 23. Passing ball number 20, shooting for the three-pointer, and misses it. And it chucks out of bounds, and now back to the Seminoles.
Southeast regaining possession with player number 30 again throwing the ball into the court. Let's see what Southeast can do with this possession they have on their hands. Ball is in the court, and Northeast gets the ball.
Catches the ball, and then number 23 shoots. He misses, and the Noles get the ball back in possession.
Southeast regaining possession with player number 3. Player number 3 roughly halfway down the court, finding a way forward, passing it to 25, and then up to 24, and the ball stays in bounds, surprisingly. Roughly on the three-point line, passing it up to 25. 25 attempting a two-pointer, and it does not work.
All right, so now the Vikings have 5 fouls and the Noles have 2. So I'm curious to see how the Noles are going to handle this information, how they're going to utilize it to their game plan.
Yes, let's see what Southeast can do with this free throw with player number 25 attempting it. First attempt is in the air, and it is unsuccessful. Let's see what this second attempt can bring. Player number 25 remaining the throwing player. Ball is in the air, and the second attempt is successful, bringing the score 5-2.
All right, and Northeast chucks the ball, and the Noles get interception.
Gaining possession with player number 3, trying to get to that three-point line. Player number 30 attempting a three-pointer, and it is unsuccessful, and the ball goes out of bounds.
Wow, honestly, I thought that they were really going to tie the game there for a minute here.
It was definitely a possibility. They really could have tied the game 5-5. However, that unfortunately did not work out for Southeast. So let's see what Northeast can do with the possession they have on their hands.
Honestly, I can't agree with you more, David. I want to see what Northeast is capable of doing here. All right, so the Vikings give the ball from my angle, from the number 2. They push it, and then the Noles get interception.
Southeast gaining possession, passing it to player number 4. Player number 4 passing it to 30, and back to 24, roughly on that three-point line, attempting a three-pointer, and they do not make it.
And there is another foul on the play. If Northeast keeps playing these many fouls at this point, they might be losing the game because of how many fouls they're committing.
Southeast appears to have a free throw on their hands. Let's see what they can do with this. Player number 30 currently being the throwing player. Ball's in the air, and the first attempt is unsuccessful. Let's see if the second attempt will go differently. Player number 30 remaining the throwing player. Ball is in the air, and the second attempt is unsuccessful as well, making the score remain 5-3. Oh, and there is a third attempt here. Let's see if player number 30 can get a point for this. Let us see. Ball is in the air, and the third attempt is unsuccessful.
And Northeast gets the ball back, coming in with excessive force. Coming in for the two-pointer, and makes it, making the score 7-2.
Southeast now throwing the ball into the court. Let's see what they can do with this possession. Passing it to player number 1. Player number 1 running towards that three-point line. At the three-point line, passing it to 24 and to 30. Passing it back and losing possession.
And Northeast gets the interception, chucking the ball to 23, driving with force, pushing in for the two-pointer, and makes another one, making it 9-2.
Southeast now having another possession on their hands with player number 4 passing it to player number 30. Player number 30 roughly halfway down the court. Let's see what they can do with this. Passing it up.
And giving the ball to Northeast, and they're driving the ball in, attempting a 2 or 3-pointer here. They're trying to get past Southeast's defense. He's thinking. Shoots for the three-pointer and makes it. Misses it, but there's a rebound on the play by number 0. Passes to number 24. Then 23, chucking the three-pointer and makes it, making it 12-2.
Southeast appears to have a possession on their hands. Let's see what they can do with this. And the ball goes out of bounds with 29 seconds left in the first period. And it is a Northeast possession.
All right, so it seems like 23 will be the first one to pass off the ball. With 29 seconds left on the clock, Southeast could easily defense this if they play their cards right. Or actually, oh no, there was a timeout on the play here. So this will give time for Northeast and Southeast to actually replan or at least improve their gaming strategies.
There is 29 seconds. And the players are reconvening on the field. Let's see what they can do in these last 29 seconds.
All right, so 23 will be getting the ball back here, passing it to number 0, getting guarded by 3 different Knowles, pushing it in, attempting the two-pointer, and makes it, making the score 14-2.
Southeast now throwing the ball into the court. Passing it to player number 24. Ball nearly going out of bounds.
Oh, and there was a foul on the play there. I'm pretty sure 24 hit number 24 on the Knowles, causing that a technical foul, giving the possession of the ball back to the Northeast for a change of possession. And number 24 will be making the play here, passing to number 0. And 24 will get the ball back, passing number 2. It seems like they're going to drive in with number 23 here, and number 2 making the two-pointer, and actually gets missed.
Southeast now gaining possession. However, that concludes the first period. And the players are reconvening on the field for the second period. Let's see what will come of this next 8 minutes of play.
The current score is 14-2, 14 being the Northeast Vikings and 2 being the Southeast Seminoles. And the game will start with number 25 of Northeast getting the possession of the ball, with passing at number 23 and putting the ball towards the court, applying pressure to Southeast and actually getting the interception. Oh, and there's actually a foul on the play here, technical foul for boxing. Not boxing, the sport, but box, as the basketball term.
Appears that Southeast will be having a possession on their hands. Let's see what they can do with this. Passing the ball to player number 1. Player number 1 trying to attempt a two-pointer here, and it is unsuccessful. However, they regain possession, attempting what looks like to be another two-pointer, but the ball goes out of bounds. Southeast has another possession on their hands. Let's see what they can do with this. Passing it to player number 1. Player number 1 passing it back, and the ball goes out of bounds. Appears that we're going to have another Southeast possession on our hands with player number 4 throwing the ball in. Let's see what they can do with this.
I'm very positive that Southeast could actually maybe get a three-pointer here if they play their cards right and get past Northeast's defense.
Ball's in the air, and player number 3 loses possession.
Oh, they're fighting for the ball, and there was a foul on the play. And it seems like Northeast may get possession of the ball because they had it and won the ball fight. Giving change of possession. Nope, actually Southeast would be getting change of possession to the ball.
Southeast throwing the ball into the court. And
Northeast with the interception. 23 pushing in, making the assist, 2-pointer, and misses and hits the rim.
Southeast attempting to get to their side of the court, running down and down to the 3-point line. Player number 23 attempting a 2-pointer, and there's a call on the play.
All right, and Northeast will be getting possession of the ball on the play here, and number 24 gets the ball and dribbles it forward, applying pressure towards the court, passing into 23, passes by, getting into the inner box, passing into 21, making the 2-pointer, making it 16-2.
Player number 4 for Southeast having the ball go out of bounds.
And from my view here, it seems like number 23 from Northeast actually blocked the ball from Southeast when they were passing the ball, so it seems like they'll be getting another attempt.
Let's see if Southeast can get the ball into the court this time for a possession. Passing it in. Player number 24 gaining possession on that 3-point line. Passing it up to player number 3, attempting a 2-pointer. And it is successful, bringing the score 16-4.
All right, and Northeast will be giving the ball back to 23 as she dribbles her way in towards the court. Passing the ball and actually hits the rim. All right, and so Northeast will be getting the ball. 25 dribbles in, and number 23 passes the ball, shooting for the 2-pointer, and hits the rim.
Southeast gaining possession, and there is a call on the play. And the two teams have called a timeout to discuss things. And the players are reconvening on the field for the next 6 minutes and 21 seconds of the second period.
And I'm really curious to see how Southeast's gameplay here is going to play off. And I wonder how they're going to get past number 23.
Number 4 throwing in the ball to player number 3. Player number 3 losing possession.
And a steal, actually, from number 25. And making the 2-pointer, making it now 18-4.
Southeast again having another possession, and the ball goes out of bounds, being blocked by player number 25. Player number 4 again throwing the ball into the court. Ball is in, and player number 3 catches it. Player number 3 battling with 24 and passing it up to player number 4. Player number 4 running down the side of the court, attempting a two-pointer, and it fails.
And the interception by number 23, dribbling in by number 25. She pushes, and makes a two-pointer, making it now 20-4.
Southeast now having possession on their hands. Let's see if they can get the ball into the court, and they can. Passing it to player number 1, and the ball goes out of bounds.
And actually, number 23, from my change, it looks like 25? Yeah, 25. Number 25 actually pushed the ball out of bounds, forcing it to actually cause a foul on Northeast's end. So it seems like Northeast didn't even, was foul ball. So now Southeast gets the ball and change possession, favoring in Southeast.
Let's see what Southeast can do with this possession. Passing the ball to player number 3, and the ball goes out of bounds. And
all right, number 25 pushes in, she shoots, and makes another two-pointer, making it 22-4. All right, and it seems like 23 is going to get the ball here. As 23 passes the ball at number 0. 23 pushing in the court, shooting for the two-pointer, and makes it now, making it 24-4 with 5 minutes left on the timer. Ooh, and the steal by Northeast. 25 shoots it and misses the ball. And again, and actually keeps the ball. Oh. Wow, okay, that was a really, that was a very close call there, because like it looked like the ball from Northeast's end was actually in bounds, but apparently it wasn't.
interesting. You really can't see that much on the right side of the court that we are sitting.
I couldn't agree with you more. Even though the ball was technically out of bounds and Northeast had still possession of the ball, they still get change of possession favor, getting the ball in their court. And it seems like from my end, it seems like 23 will be starting off with the ball play. And 23 dribbles the ball towards the court. Pressuring in, passing it to 25. Actually chucking the ball and making them get the ball back to the Noles.
Southeast regaining possession of the ball, passing it to player number 25 and losing possession.
And number 23, shoots the ball from behind and makes a two-pointer, now making it 26-4.
Southeast throwing the ball back into the court, and the ball goes out of bounds. Player number 4 passing the ball to player number 30. Let's see what player number 30 can do with this ball. Roughly halfway down the court, and there's a call on the play.
Okay. All right, so number 8 or 0, no, number 25 actually gets possession of the ball now. Passing number 23, pushing the way into the court, passing the ball back, pushing its way in, shooting, attempting for a two-pointer, an actual foul on the play here. So now Southeast will get change of possession favor in their court.
Let's see what they can do with this, throwing the ball into the court. And there's a call on the play. Seems that Northeast will now gain a possession due to a Southeast foul.
All right, so seems like now Northeast could really fumble the ball here because of Southeast's defense and chucks the ball, making it 28-4.
Southeast now gaining possession and rubbing the ball in someone's face. Southeast throwing the ball into the court to player number 3. Player number 3 roughly halfway down the court. Passing it back to player number 30. Player number 30 right on that three-point line. Passing it up to player number 24, then back to 3. 3 attempting a two-pointer, and it is unsuccessful.
And Northeast is dribbling the ball in, and they're attempting a two-pointer, passing the ball back, and another foul on the play, and still making the bucket, even though it doesn't count for any points.
It appears we have a Southeast possession on our hands. Let's see if they can do something with this possession. Ball is into the court, passing it to player number 4. And the ball goes out of bounds.
All right, so with 3 minutes and 31 seconds left on the clock, the score is currently 28-4, 28 being the Vikings and 4 being the Noles.
Southeast again throwing the ball into the court, and the ball goes out of bounds yet again.
And Northeast will get possession of the ball here, passing the ball straight to 23, making the two-pointer now, making it 30-4 with 3 minutes left on the clock.
Southeast again throwing the ball into the court, passing it to player number 30. Player number 30 roughly halfway down the court, passing it to player number 4. And losing possession.
And the block was actually by Northeast, so now not only did they fumble the ball, but now Northeast, it seems like, gets possession of the ball and actually change of position, in their favor.
It appears that Southeast will be throwing the ball into the court again with player number 4. Let's see what will come of this. Ball has been thrown, and they are fighting over the ball, but overly Southeast gets it. Passing it between their players roughly on that three-point line. Passing it up to player number 30. Attempting a two-pointer, and it is unsuccessful.
All right, and number 23 from Northeast dribbles the ball way into the court, passing it and dribbling it out of bounds.
Appears that this will lead to a Southeast possession. Let's see what they can do with this. Player number 30 passing the ball into the court, passing it to player number 4. Player number 4 running up the center. Passing it to player number
23, yeah, from Northeast. Thank you, David. And actually, they're fighting for the ball here, and a foul looks like on Southeast. No, actually, no, on Northeast. Yeah, Northeast. So now Northeast gets foul on the ball, and Southeast will get change of possession in their favor.
Southeast throwing the ball into the court with player number 30. Passing it to player number 27, losing possession.
And chucks the ball straight to Northeast and makes the, oh, barely makes it out of the rim and chucks it out of bounds.
Player number 1 throwing the ball into the court for Southeast. Let's see what will come of this. Ball is in the court, passing it to player number 30. Player number 30 passing it backwards to player number 1. Player number 1 roughly halfway down the court and losing possession. Player number 1 throwing in the ball to player number 4. Player number 4 right on that three-point line. Passing it to player number 24. 24 attempting a two-pointer, and it is unsuccessful.
And Northeast is actually, fighting for the ball here, and Northeast still gets the ball, passing number 25. She dribbles her way into the court, passing it back to number 20. Actually interception and steal by the Noles. Back to number 24 from Northeast. Pushing it number 23 as she dribbles her way into the court and fighting for the ball, and a foul on Southeast.
This will be leading to a Northeast possession. Let's see what will come of this.
And 23 will start the possession of the ball. And it seems like she could pass it to number 24. Making it. Nope. Actually, nope. Strucking the ball. And now Southeast gets possession of the ball.
Southeast
and actually, nope. Never mind.
possession.
Northeast gets the interception. 23 has possession of the ball again. Number 30 dribbles her way in. Number 24 pushes into the court. Pushing it back to number 25. Trying to get past Southeast's defense. Shoots for the three-pointer. And misses it. But the rebound. Gets another rebound. And it's out of bounds. Great job on defense for Southeast Seminoles.
Player number 30 throwing the ball into the court, passing it to player number 1. And there is a call on the play.
It seems like it was a personal foul on number 30 from Northeast, and it seems like, yes, it seems like Southeast Seminoles will get changed of possession.
Player number 1 throwing the ball into the court and losing
chucks
possession.
the ball
to
straight to Northeast and misses the two-pointer with the rebound. Another foul apparently on, I'm waiting for the results to play out here, Northeast. Yes, Northeast. It was a foul on Northeast, and now, no, actually, I apologize. It was on the Noles. It was on the Noles, and now Northeast gets a free throw. I apologize for the inconvenience. Shoots and misses. She gets one more free throw on the play with 1 minute and 19 seconds remaining on the clock. And makes the one-pointer, making it 31-4.
Southeast player number 24 throwing the ball into the court, passing it to player number 4. Player number 4 trying to get up towards that paint. Passing it up and losing
And
possession.
23 gets the interception with number 2, shooting for the two-pointer, and now makes it 33-4 with 1 minute and 6 seconds left on the clock.
Southeast with player number 24 throwing the ball back into the court, passing it to player number 4. Player number 4 passing it up and regaining possession roughly on the three-point line, passing it to player number 24. Attempting a two-pointer, and it is unsuccessful.
And the Northeast gets the ball, making another two-pointer, now making it 35-4 with 42 seconds left on the clock.
Southeast regaining possession. Let's see what they can
And
do
23 with the interception. Ooh, it was a really good block by number 23 from Northeast. So now the game will reset with 35 seconds left on the clock. And now, because of 23's block, now they get a free throw, potentially making it 36-4, ending off the first half of the game. And misses a free throw. She has one more free throw on this attempt. And misses a free throw, and actually gets a rebound by number 24, and actually gets a foul on Northeast for pushing the Noles. Well, specifically, I'm trying to look at the number here. Number 21? Yes, number 21 on the Noles was pushed down, and Northeast gets a foul.
Appears we have a Southeast free throw on our hands. Let's see if Southeast can make up some much-needed points with this. Appears that player number 11 will be the one doing the free throw. Ball is in the air. And the first attempt is successful, bringing the score 35-5. Let's see what will come of this second attempt. Ball is in the air, and the second attempt is successful as well, bringing the score 35-6.
All right, so now Northeast will give the ball to number 23 here, dribbling the ball on its way in, making a play. It looks like a play here with number 21, passing the ball to number 2, shucking for the three-pointer, and barely misses it, and actually getting a rebound and misses the ball again, giving the ball back to the Noles. Oh, and a rebound again by the now Northeast, and they still miss it with the foul on the play.
16 seconds left in the first half of the game. Let's see if any scoring will be done within these 16 seconds. And we have a free throw on our hands for Northeast.
And it seems like I can't see from here, but number 2 looks like we'll be making the free throw. There'll be 2 free throws on this attempt. Shoots and barely misses. There's one more free throw attempt on the play. She shoots and misses the second free throw attempt.
Southeast regaining possession of the ball, passing it to player number 3. Player number 3 attempting a two-pointer, and it is unsuccessful.
And the rebound, actually the interception, by number 2, and shoots for the two-pointer, and there's a foul for pushing from the Noles.
And there was 2 seconds left on the clock.
And each team has 5 fouls, and now Northeast gets so it seems like Northeast here will be getting, I think, 2 free throws on the play. She shoots and barely misses, hitting the rim. There's one more attempt on this free throw. She shoots and hits the rim again.
Southeast gaining possession. And that concludes the first half of the game. Thank you all so very much for watching, and we will return when the game returns.
white ball when we coming in. White ball.
And Northeast attempts a two-pointer, and it is unsuccessful, losing possession to Southeast. Southeast attempting a two-pointer by the looks of it, and it is unsuccessful. Regaining possession, however, and that is a successful two-pointer for Southeast, bringing the score 37-8.
All right, so now, ooh, and there's a bounce back on the play here. All right, and Northeast chucks the ball and misses the two-pointer. However, they get the rebound, making a three-pointer, and barely misses the three-pointer. Now Southeast gets the interception back. And now Southeast
Possession, however, losing it to Northeast.
And Northeast chucks the ball into the rim and misses it again. And now, and actually they're fighting for the ball here. And Southeast is dribbling the ball in.
Possession with player number 25. Knocking over another player. Appears there is an injury on the field.
All right, and Northeast is dribbling the ball here. Number 23 passes the ball in, deceiving Southeast, getting the ball in and making it now 39-8 with 6 minutes and 17 seconds left on the clock.
Southeast now having possession on their hands, passing it to player number 24. Player number 24 passing it up to player number 4. Player number 4 trying to get down the court to Southeast's paint, passing it to player number 30, attempting a two-pointer, and it is unsuccessful. Regaining possession, however, attempting another two-pointer, and it is successful, bringing the score 39-10.
All right, and now number 23 is passing the ball into the court, attempting a three-pointer, and got too greedy. Oh, and actually didn't get too greedy, mind me, got a rebound, attempting again, and misses a three-pointer, still keeping it inbounds for number 20, shooting for the two-pointer because they're still in the line, and now interception for Southeast. But number 23 has impeccable blocking. And number 1 chucks the ball out of bounds, making it a foul on the Southeast, not Northwest, excuse me. All right, and Southeast here is passing the ball in, but number 0's defense, and actually, oh, there was a foul on the play on Southeast here for holding, apparently. And now Southeast will get a change of possession towards the ball, with 23 attempting to block from Northeast, and actually missing the ball again, chucking it out of bounds. So now Southeast will get possession of the ball. And number 23 from Northeast blocks the ball and passes into the court and successfully making it a two-pointer, now making it 41-10. And it seems like there is a timeout on the play here. It seems like Southeast is going to be reiterating on their game strategy here and try to reiterate their game strategy and see if they can come up with a better solution. All right, so Southeast is getting possession of the ball here, starting off the play. And almost looked like an interception was made by Northeast, but wasn't. It's having a two-pointer and successfully making it, now 41-12. All right, so now we're actually getting a free throw on the play here. So now it's 41-12, potentially making it 41-13.
Well, let's see what Southeast can do with this free throw. Seems that player number 24 is the one throwing. Ball's in the air. The first attempt is unsuccessful. Second attempt, however, is also unsuccessful.
All right, so now Southeast here will be getting a free throw here. So let's see if they make the point or not. Shoots the ball and misses it. There is one more free throw on this attempt. Shoots for the 3-point and misses it. And now Northeast gets the rebound. Actually fighting for the ball here. Oh, there you go. So now Southeast gets change of possession. Actually, nope, excuse me. Northeast gets change of possession of the ball here. Number 23 will be the one to start it off. And number 0 getting passed by at number 23. And now number 0 is thinking strategically how she should do this. Number 23 passes the ball in by number 21, and the ball is out of bounds. Now giving the ball into the Noles' favor. So let's see what the Lady Noles can do.
Seems that we have a Southeast possession on our hands. Player number 24 throwing the ball into the court. Player number 24 passes it to player number 3. Player number 3 passing it to player number 1, but losing possession. Player number 24 passing it to player number 3 and passing it back to 21. And losing possession.
I'm sorry, I apologize. And number 25, oh, and actually number 0 gets the ball, making the bucket, ironically, and so there was a foul on the play for the Noles. And now Northeast, nope, the Noles are going to get possession of the ball here.
Let's see what Southeast can do with this possession. Player 24 passing it back to player number 2. Player number 1 attempting a 2-pointer, and it is unsuccessful. Player number 4 attempting, and it is successful, bringing the score 41-14.
All right, now number 23 from Northeast is dribbling the ball in, pushing with mighty force, passing it over to number 21, and fumbling the ball, and actually passing it back to the Noles.
Let's see what Southeast can do with this possession that they have on their hands.
And now actually Northeast is going to be able to get 2 free throw attempts here for the foul committed by Southeast, excuse me. And number 21 will attempt the free throws. She shoots for the ball and misses it, making the first attempt free throw unsuccessful. There's one more free throw attempt left in this attempt. So number 21 will attempt to shoot the free throw again. Let's see if it's successful. Attempts and misses it again. However, the rebound by number 2, shooting the ball for a 3-pointer and misses it again, but with the rebound by number 23, passing the ball over and then holds the ball and has actually got a foul for holding. So now Southeast would be getting change of possession of the ball here with attempting a block by number 23 for Northeast.
Nope. Southeast now having possession, passing it back to player number 11. Player number 11 passing it up to player number 3. Player number 3 passing it to player number 1, and the ball goes out of bounds.
All right, so now Northeast will be getting change of possession here, and number 2 will be the one to start off the possession of change. And number 2 passes the ball over to number 23. Actually, oh, then completely patty cakes the ball out of bounds now.
That's another 2-pointer for Northeast, making the score 43-14. Southeast passing the ball.
And actually intercepted by number 23, now making a 4-point lead additionally, and now 45-14 with 3 minutes left on the clock, and now actually making it out of bounds. And it seems like Southeast here will be getting change of possession of the ball, so let's see what the Noles can do.
Let's see what Southeast can do with this possession, passing the ball. Player number 11. Player number 11 having a call on the play.
And it seems like there was a foul on Northeast based off what where the ref was pointing. So now Northeast will be getting change of possession here in their favor, so now they will be able to play the ball in their court. And now number 2 is getting possession of the ball and then passes it in, even though with an attempt of stealing for the Noles, but is unsuccessful. Now number 23 chucks the ball in, making a three-pointer now, making it 48-14.
Southeast having possession on their hands
And
losing
immediately passes it over to number 23, and they're actually fighting for the ball. And now there's a foul on the Noles.
Southeast now gaining possession of the ball. Let's see what they can do with this pass to player number 3. And there's another call on the play. Southeast having another possession on their hands with player number 4 currently having the ball, and the ball goes out of bounds. Player number 30 is again throwing the ball into the court. Let's see if Southeast can do something with this possession. Player number 3. Player number 3 is up on that three-point line, and there's another call on the play.
All right, and number 2 now has possession of the ball for Northeast, and now number 23 attempts a three-pointer and hits the rim and actually gets a rebound by number 23 herself, and there was a foul on the play for holding. And there's apparently a foul on the Noles, and now there's a 3-second violation for Southeast, and now Northeast will get change of possession of the ball, playing in their favor. And now number 23 will be the one to decide who pushes the ball. And now number 2 gets possession, 24 gets possession of the ball. He dribbles in with number 2, attempting a two-pointer, and actually makes a rebound by number 24 here. Makes pass through their defense for the Noles, and makes a two-pointer, now making it 50-14. 50 being the Vikings and 14 being the Noles.
Southeast throwing the ball to
And
the
actually,
Vikings.
Wait, no, actually, no. Oh, wait, wow. Northeast gets a interception here, and number 2 passes the ball. Number 23 attempts a three-pointer and misses it, and now the Noles have the ball.
Southeast now having a possession on their hands. However, they lose it immediately to Northeast.
And now Northeast has possession of the ball, and now throws it to 24, and barely misses it, making it out. Unfortunate, and pushing on the play from number 2 from Northeast here. All right, so it seems like the Southeast Seminoles will be able to make a free throw here. So let's see exactly what their change of possession here is.
Let's see what Southeast can do with this free throw. Can they gain some much needed points, or will they stay at their current score? Let us find out. The ball is in the air, and the first attempt is unsuccessful. Let's see if the second attempt will go differently, or if Southeast will remain 50-14. Ball is in the air, and the second attempt is unsuccessful as well.
And now number 2 gets change of possession for the ball for Northeast, passing it to number 23. Number 23 shoots for a three-pointer and misses. However, there's a rebound by number 24 and actually passes the ball straight to number 30.
He's now gaining possession and passing the ball back to player number 30. And passing it up to player number 1. Player number 1 attempting a three-pointer, and it is unsuccessful. And that concludes the third period of the game.
So now we're 50-14, and actually the team now gets to take a 1-minute timeout, so they will reiterate on how their game strategy can be improved or how they can better combat Northeast.
talk Spanish. First one, white. We got white ball. White ball. All right, let's finish strong, baby.
And Southeast does possession on their hands. Let's see what they can do with this. Passing to player number 1. Then back to player number 30. Keeping the ball inbounds. Passing to player number 21. Attempting a 2-pointer. And it is unsuccessful. And Southeast has a free throw on their hands. Let's see what they can get from this. Ball's in the air, and it is unsuccessful. Let's see what the second attempt will bring. Second attempt is in the air, and the second attempt is also unsuccessful for Southeast. And the ball leaves bounds.
All right, so now Northeast will get changed in possession of the ball. And now number 6, and actually, no, I'm sorry, number 2 passes the ball to number 23. Slowly pushing in and actually just chucks the ball at number, I'm trying to see, I apologize, I'm trying to see from the view here, but I can't see from what I'm seeing here, but just chucks the ball at one of the players' feet and leaves a foul, but still gets changed in possession to Northeast and actually prevents the block from Southeast and literally running for the ball here. And now Southeast gets changed in possession of the ball.
Southeast now gaining possession, attempting a 2-pointer, and it is unsuccessful. Regaining possession. However, there is a call on the play.
Red. Got you.
All right, so now I apologize. Northeast here is going to be starting off the play here, getting their change of possession. And for those of you that are just tuning in here, the score is 50-14, 50 being Northeast Vikings and Southeast being the 14. There is currently 5 minutes and 58 seconds left on the clock, and there is a current additional mercy rule being played as the clock will continue running even back up. Now score being 52-14 by Northeast.
Southeast now having a possession on their hands, passes the ball to player number 30. Player number 30 on that roughly halfway down the court.
And actually the ball was denied by number 24 as he shoots the ball and barely misses, rebound by number 23 and blocked. And now foul to Northeast. And now number 2 hits under the rim. What? Wait, okay, there we go. So I apologize. I was confused on what just happened because everyone just stopped in motion here. But now Southeast gets the possession of ball, and now they will be able to pass it over.
Southeast now having possession on their hands. Let's see what they can do with this. Passing the ball to player number 21. They're back to 24. 24 attempting 2-pointer, and it is successful, bringing the score 52-16.
All right, so now Northeast is going to get the ball by 0-0. 0-0 slowly dribbling her way towards the corner. Now 0-0, seems like she might pass it to number 23. Actually, no, moving past her. Literally pushing through her defense and getting a rebound and still keeping it in bounds and then barely just chucking it out of bounds.
Seems like we have a Southeast possession on our hands. Let's see what will come of this. Southeast throwing the ball into the court, passing to player number 3. Player number 3 roughly halfway down the court.
Oh, there we go. And actually, there is a steal by double zero. And she shoots with a two-pointer and hits the rim, but there's a rebound on the play, dodging, and makes the two-pointer. Now 54-16.
Southeast now gaining possession of the ball. Passing it, playing.
Ooh, and actually, there's a steal by number
ball.
0. Oh!
Oh, goodness.
This is a throw by number 3 here. And even though double zero had successfully stolen the ball by number 3 from Southeast here, Southeast, I apologize, yeah, Southeast will still get his possession of the ball. There's some stuff happening here as things are unfolding, clarifying that Southeast will still get huge possession of the ball here. And double zero is blocking number 3 here. And actually 23 getting the interception, passing it straight to double zero again, now making it 56-16.
Southeast having another possession on their hands. Let's see what they can do with this possession. Passing it.
And now double zero gets interception again. And the Noles actually, oh, looks like they're fighting for the ball. Oh, 23 gets an interception, or actually, I apologize, rebound. And passing the ball to number 25 and then 23. And actually getting a rebound by number 24. Passing to double zero, getting interception by number 3 from Southeast.
Appears that we have another Southeast possession on our hands. Let's see what will come of this. Actually, no, it looks like the teams are taking a timeout.
Another timeout. Let's see if Southeast can reiterate on their game strategy again to see if they can successfully win this or make it a very close game.
And the players are reconvening on the field, and it seems like we have a Northeast possession on our hands.
And actually, Northeast here is going to get, actually fighting for the ball, actually successfully maintaining the ball here and shooting for three-pointer, but then gets a rebound by number 23. Shooting for, and now intercepted by Southeast.
Southeast now has
and actually, I apologize, Northeast gets possession of the ball and blocks it by Southeast.
Southeast gaining and losing possession again. Regaining possession, however. Roughly halfway down the court. Attempting a two-pointer, and it is unsuccessful. Losing possession to Northeast. Looks like we have a Southeast free throw on our hands. Let's see what will come of this. Ball is in the air, and the first attempt is unsuccessful. Let's see how the next attempt will go. Second attempt is in the sky, and the second attempt is unsuccessful as well. However, Southeast regains possession. And there is a call on the play.
And with 50 seconds left on the clock, this might end the, no.
And we have a Southeast possession on our hand with player number 30 throwing the ball into the court with 30 seconds left in the game. Ball is in the court, passing to player number 1. Player number 1 attempting a two-pointer. And it is unsuccessful, losing possession to Northeast.
All right, now Northeast will pass the ball to double zero. As she pushes away towards the court, she's getting surrounded. So now number 0 has to reiterate and recircle with number 25 blocking. Number double zero passes by number 1, shooting for a three-pointer, and hits actually number 22. behind her. And now the ball goes out of bounds. That actually ends the game, as the game will end 56-16.
And that concludes the game. Thank you all so very much for watching. I've been David Morgan.
And I'm Xavier Santo, and the Noles have lost another one. And we hope to see you guys in the next broadcast. See ya.